Jason Whitlock mentioned. Not just about me, not just about you, about a slew of people.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And that's his strategy. So for me, it was trying to give a platform to be like, okay, bro, what you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew?
But you're getting into the minutia. I'm saying to you, from the perspective of Orion or anybody who thought like he thought, I tell you right now, I told Ryan I didn't hold the same belief that he had.
Y'all forget what Ryan Clark did. He just went to bat for Stephen A. Smith, and he went at Cam Newton. Like, what kind of loyalty is this if you're going to have that guy on your platform and then you ain't going to press him? And Stephen A. Smith saying, look, I thank you for the love, Ryan, but having him on the platform, I don't think that's a crime. But you should have pressed him, so they're going to talk through it.
But I loved him for speaking up for me the way that he did, because that's who he is. And it reminded me of what he stands on. You have to understand you've established what you stand on with us. And there is a level of loyalty that we have for you. And
okay. Now we're talking a little bit in code, but basically he's like, look, we think of you a certain way. We think of you as a part of our team. So if somebody comes at our team, you've played sports, you know what it means. Somebody dissing Carolina, what you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Well, ESPN is Carolina, big dog, and you didn't do that.
And it doesn't just stop with you. Look, man, Shannon Sharpe ain't on First Take no more. You really, really think I'm happy about that? I miss that brother. We communicate every month. Every month. Shannon Sharpe got over 4 million followers on YouTube with Club Shay Shay. 2 million with Nightcap. Do you know how much my numbers would blow up if I talked about Shannon Sharpe?
No. No. But I know that you talk about LeBron, and I know how much that blows up. Like, everybody has their person that they talk about. I talk about Stephen A. Smith. I talk about Ryan Clark. I talk about everybody, but I talk about Stephen A. Smith more because he's in the news more. He's doing this podcast. It's 3 great topics at least from this podcast. He talk about Molly Carum. He talking about right now Whitlock. He went there on Megan Thee Stallion. Like, we all know what it is. I hate when they try to act like, oh, I don't talk about somebody for no damn views. Yeah, you do.
Ain't fucking happening. Fuck the numbers.
Respect.
That's my man. I'm not doing that. Now,
okay, I ain't gonna take him out of context. He's like, look, there's some stuff I can say about Shannon that's not flattering, and I won't go there. Gotcha. But that's not the same. That's not analogous to what Cam didn't say anything that wasn't flattering about you. Somebody else came on his show. He gave him an opportunity. You said you're fine with them giving the opportunity to speak, and they talked about you. Now I got to go run and fight your battles? You got your show. Go fight it. You got it.
now don't get me wrong. I want to make sure that I'm clear in saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, be clear.
I am in no way saying you shouldn't have spoken to Whitlock. I don't care if anybody can talk to Whitlock all they want to. All I'm saying is that if you're going to bring up my name, ask those questions.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Okay. Nothing else. Nothing else.
And that feels fair, right? Like, okay, press him. But then it does feel unfair because it's like, press him on what? I don't know what's real from fake. You act like I'm invested in your story like you are. You know what I mean? And look, this ain't journalism. He talking about you got a 6-inch screw in your knee because you said it. He talking about you made 17 3-pointers in a row because you said it. What else is so controversial? He says you're a liar because those two things sound very improbable, if not impossible. Because we've watched the NBA 3-point contest. I don't think, y'all beat it up in the comments, I don't think anybody ever in this 3-point contest made 17 in a row. Be real, from Larry Bird all the way to now. Has anyone ever made 17 3-pointers in a row? Okay, it's a contest, so maybe under the bright lights it's different. I don't know if I ever seen anybody or heard or anybody in practice. I know they be saying how they make, I put up 100 threes and I made 90. That's fine, but you can miss. You can go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, miss. Okay, another 15, miss. Like, has anybody ever made 17 3-pointers in a row in the world? Lethal shooter, where you at?
But from the general principle perspective, I got a whole bunch of students here. My man Shabazz, my man Champ, my man Money Mark, Cardell, Rashawn, the whole crew. I got cats. My sister Samantha, my man Juvie, you know all that stuff.
It ain't even Stephen A. Them Queens do. Everybody in New York, yo, I got my man, yo, shut up. That's my boy B. It's like everyone, every place has their own like theater. You know what I'm saying? In LA, we be like, what a boy. So Oakland got their theater. I just crack up at New Yorkers because I'm from LA, lived in New York. Crazy.
There's certain shit that ain't happening when it come to them. And a host of other boys that couldn't get down here that wanted to be here for this. Because those are my peeps.
Do you usually roll with all them people just to a podcast? What, y'all about to beat up Cam? What?
It's not happening. And so that's the cloth Ryan is made of. That's where he's coming from. And he probably felt that it was inconsistent what he knows you to be based on the conversations that y'all had and however the communication was.
I just want to interject real quick. Because for right there, to you, to everybody that's sitting here and the millions that will watch, I did not know the fabrication or to ask, well, how would you know?
I hate when people want you to fact check a story. You're like, dog, I don't even know the story. What do you mean fact check? I can't even give you an opinion, let alone fact check it. This is your story. You the star in your movie. I'm just watching your movie for the first time. Chill.
Never dawned on me to say, hey, hold on. Well, how did you know he was lying about hitting 17 straight? Like those.
Where's my man Peggy at? Because I want to look at him when I'm seeing this shit too. Get over here, bro. I want
here,
I want to see you. I want to see you when I'm talking. I want to look in one direction. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
He caught himself. He said, "Get your, hey, come over." Even though Peggy, like, what? You know my show?
Let me give you an example.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
First
of all, I had a shitty college career. Let's get that out the way. Cracked my kneecap in half. Pretty much as soon as I got there, it was over. I said on countless occasions, I had 17 straight three-pointers. I never did it before. I never did it since. I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I didn't have, I'm in the Hall of Fame for the CIAA. It clearly isn't because of basketball, because of my academics. It's because of what I've accomplished. You see what I'm saying? So if you grew up in Indiana or wherever it is that he grew up in, and you talking about what I did in New York 40 years ago, Cam don't have to know the facts to ask, how would you know that?
Well, he's not disputing that you said it. You said it. So no one should say, how do you know that? I know it because Stephen A. Smith said it. Why are you going to make Cam sound like a bad host? He's heard you say it. Whitlock brings it up tirelessly. He always brings it up. We get it. And it's old, but it's a foundation to him drawing a greater point, which is this man just lies. Now, if you're Cam Newton, you're sitting there like 17 threes, sound like a lot. I probably don't remember seeing anybody ever. Maybe we need to watch some Steph Curry or Klay Thompson practice tapes. I'm sure they probably could do 17 threes in a row. But the point is, I've never seen that happen. So either A, I bring it up like, yo, that kind of sound like you telling the truth, Whitlock. That's a lie. Or B, I already heard him say it. So why would I dispute it? You put him in a possible situation, Stephen A. Don't do this.
Were you there? What did you see? You know, when you sit up there and say you did his research, yo, bro, why you doing such research? Why are you riding him like that? Y'all, you know, you said you in your 50s, meaning him. You in your mid-50s or whatever. You know, that means we were in the business at the same time. So why I'm where I'm at and you where you are?
I love this competition when they go there, okay? Because this is the thing that they do. And look, we're men. Everybody competes, but men especially, alphas, whoever you want to call us. When we going after it, we go after it. So Stephen A. Smith is at the top of sports media, right? Even the guy he's sitting across from, he got him beating sports media. Now, see, this is how it gets twisted. Cam Newton is Cam Newton. The money that Stephen A. Smith is propping himself off of and his ratings, respect. But dog, you're sitting in front of a dude who made that type of money 20 years ago. Like, what? How much? Move. And that's the point. We forget some of these cats been doing it so long they make different choices. Cam Newton could have easily walked right into a network kind of job. He chose to live a different way. He chose to buy into the youth culture and go out there and coach. He chose to dress like he does and be who he is. He chose an independent route. Now he has it built and it's duplicated with a media contract with a network. He licenses product out. Cam Newton's a lot of different things, but we cannot not let somebody who is now there talk about nobody else been there, because the dude he across from is a dude. Cam Newton was it. NFL MVP, I will tell you again. And then you want to take what Stephen A. Smith is talking about with Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock has had his moments. They almost built a new ESPN for this dude. They got to almost the goal line with it, and then it all blew up. Some say Whitlock's fault, some say other people's fault. Point is, nobody else got that. ESPN 15 years ago, he's hosting many shows, so I just don't want people to beat each other up without the real elements and facts. You sitting across from a dude talking about another dude, but these dudes made different choices than you. Respect to all.
You want to talk about black people and say, oh, black folks are sitting there, man, we can't fuck with Stephen A. We don't like the politics, and we don't like this, we don't like that. He can't do this, he can't go here. I can go into any hood in America. I travel all the damn time. I don't have to hide in a basement in Nashville or where the fuck he is. I don't have to hide because people want to put me in a body bag, because you got to have facts.
Okay, let's stop right there, because that's deep. Blah, blah, blah. I know all parties involved. Let's just say, I don't know what has ever risen to a level where you even want to say somebody wants to put you in a body bag. Now, we all know people woof all the time. Oh, if I see that fool. And as soon as I hear any of my people in my circle say, when I see that fool, I say, you ain't for real. Because one, if it was for real, you wouldn't wait to see him. You would go find him. So miss me with the theatrics, brother. It's okay. You don't have to be tough. One, I don't want you to find him, or I don't want you to see him, because you are in the wrong spirit. But I do know ain't nobody hard to find if you want to find him. So let's leave that alone. Let's get the Al Capone out of here. You know what I mean? Two, they just talking. Y'all just talking. I understand. If you're Stephen A., you're like, yo, he talked too much about me in not flattering ways. I talk a lot about Stephen A. Smith, but like the Megan Thee Stallion video, nothing but praise. I just listen to what I'm hearing. I'm not loyal to none of y'all. Y'all know this. Everybody. I don't care who you think I like. None of y'all. I'm not loyal to y'all. I'm loyal to the truth, to the real, to my God, to my family. I ain't loyal to you. I work with you. I love you. Say the right things, you're going to feel the love. Say the wrong things, you're like, damn, Wiley don't like me. I don't like BS. I hate BS. That's all it is. It ain't that deep. Point is, ain't nobody in your circle going to do nothing to Whitlock. I hate when they did this. Cam even did that a year ago. He was like, man, when I see you at the Super Bowl, what? If you see me at the Super Bowl, speak. If not, don't speak. Move. It ain't that deep, y'all. Now, I don't like also, I heard him say, I could go to any hood in America. We got to stop that. I know it's cliche. I know a lot of people use it to show that they down, they hard, they black card, blah, blah, blah. So what? You could go to every hood. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's next? You going to check in? What's next? You going what? Look out? Like what are we doing? Like, these are so low bar, low energy, low vibration expectations. Like, look, what I say is good. All the people in the hood like it. And this crazy thing about the hood, if you're really from it, you know that everybody in the hood wishes they weren't in the hood. That's like the worst kept secret. You can hear it in every rap song. Even I was listening to 50 Cent yesterday, and he had that song. He said, I ain't gonna stop till the jar drop. I don't even know lyrics. You're gonna envy me. I'm Rap City B. But in that song, he says, I'm from the hood, and I wish I wasn't good. He didn't want to be in the hood. It's the #1 song in the world, and I don't know any of the lyrics, but he said that. Can we stop? Can we just stop? Can we just stop, drop, and roll out of this BS? That's it. I love all these guys for different reasons. I love Stephen A. Smith because he made it. I remember Stephen A. Smith when he was first starting. I told you that story. Best Damn Sports Show. I don't know when he was on TV before that, but I knew he was a reporter. The dude is the top dog. Y'all know how much I love Cam Newton. Cam Newton is my favorite media personality. This dude was insane. I've always thought Cam Newton was insane. I thought he was always great. When I say insane, I mean like next level stuff. On the field, off the field. Size, this dude is like Adonis. He's sick. He's got great personality. I love Jason Whitlock. I don't care if it's flavorful. I don't care if you guys think it's fashion to say that or not. I don't care. I like Jason Whitlock because he gonna say the stuff that everybody is sitting there like, you know that moment in the conversation, you like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna go there because I know what's gonna happen. You know who does? Jason Whitlock. And sometimes, look, we get it. Too much hot sauce, dog. Too much hot sauce. But he goes there. And some of the things are out of bounds. Like every one of them has said something. I'm like, dog, move. That's wrong. They have looked at me, I'm certain, and said the same. That's it. That's it. What's good, fam? It's your boy, Marcellus Wiley. And I got to talk to you about something that's been a game changer for me. Y'all know I've been on the comeback trail after my hip surgery. And let me tell you, getting back to 100% ain't easy. I've been looking for anything to give me that edge, to help me bounce back stronger, faster. And that's where VINIA's new blood flow hydration product comes in. Oh, this ain't just another supplement, people. This is about optimizing your body from the inside out. Since I started taking VINIA blood flow hydration, I'm feeling a big difference in my physical therapy sessions and my energy levels. And for anyone out there, or just looking to elevate your daily well-being, this is it. So head over to my link in my bio, check out VINIA blood flow hydration, and start your own comeback story. Trust me, your body will thank you. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the verse. Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.